All right, so pretty much the whole situation. Um, uh, so the whole YouTube's gonna go towards obviously helping vets, but I have more vets that I interviewed at that location. But which all of them need help, but this guy. There's something going on with that place. Like even when I was filming, a couple guys like I wasn't even trying to film uh, um, there at all. But the fact that they told me I couldn't film, I just started filming, just to show that I had every right to film. So I was just pointing at a sign, the Jesus sign, and as they kept getting more and more aggressive, I noticed little things like the people that are running the place. They had red bandanas on their pockets, all their pockets. A lot of them were like 23, 24-year-old kids on bikes. Red hat, Boston, with the B. So obviously claiming Bloods. I mean, they're wannabes, obviously, because you don't double dip. Like I'm from LA. I know real how they really dress. So they're kind of just flaunting it really hard. So uh, they're very aggressive, and uh, I just the fact that they didn't want me to film and help vets, I just started thinking they're corrupt. And some guy drove by and they're like, these guys are corrupt. These guys, you know, f these guys. These guys are corrupt. Take them down. And he thought I was doing a documentary or something. I mean, it's ending up being pretty juicy. Like as the story goes on. The guy that was trying to stab me, his brother kicked out the guy that I interviewed, which is kind of sad. He's a military vet. The reason they kicked him out wasn't because they interviewed him because he's a vet, is because he thought they thought I was interviewing and trying to get people to snitch. I don't know what about. I started getting more information as I interviewed a couple more vets that got really comfortable with me because I told them my story, and they were really comfortable with me. Like they felt like they're fellow brothers, and they just told me they're like, oh, they have an eye on you. They're all looking at you, and I'm like, I just told them I said I don't effing care. Like I don't care. They can look at me all they want. Like I'm not scared. Like he tried to go after me with the knife, and I pulled out my piece, like, and he ran away. Like, the end of story. You know, all the vets that were sitting on the sidewalk, are like, man, oh man, you're a badass, for standing up to them, because I guess they're tormenting that whole block, kind of harassing everybody because the fact that the guy that I interviewed, that gang told him that if he even mouths off even a little bit more or talks to me, that he's not even allowed even near that block. So they obviously own that area, own that block. Not only do they own that block, their one of their family member owns the shelter. So obviously, there's obviously something going on. Um, I have everything on film. Let's see what happens. I'm pretty sure if this goes viral, the police will have to do something, but they're not doing anything for the fact that even when the guy was talking about having a knife and literally he walked a block away when I tried to de-escalate the situation, he's the one that walked all the way to my car and got like literally an inch close to my car with the knife in his hand, covering it like he's gonna stab me. But the only reason he didn't do it is because I had something to defend myself with, and he got scared and he ran away, and like a little baby, like I've been surrounded by people with weapons, with AKs. I'm not scared of a knife. I have a knife. If I go knife to knife with him, he's gonna go down. But I pulled out something that he was scared of, and so he ran away. And they pretty much retaliated by kicking that guy out. So uh, and when the cops came, obviously his daddy came out, or his uncle, whatever that owns the place, came out and said, oh, he didn't have a knife, and then it went from he didn't have a knife because they found the knife to, oh, it was on my lap, and when I rode up to him, I was trying to put it in my pocket, so he thought I was pulling it out. It's like, dude, it was unsheathed, it was out of the sheath, and why would you be riding your bike with the knife unsheathed, on your lap? Like, haven't you ever fucking? Hasn't your mom told you not to run with scissors? Like you're riding a bike a block away with a knife with your friends, telling me to get out of the car, that you're gonna beat my ass. Did you tell the cop that? Did you say that to the cop? Or did you forget to say that to the cop? Or you forgot to tell the cop that you ran like a little girl when shit got real? You know. But anyways, I mean, I try to start this YouTube very lightly, trying to find military vets, but it, in LA it's pretty bad, but I mean Bakersfield, oh my god, dude, like holy moly, just like a bunch of wannabe gangsters, wannabe, like it's just honestly like it's wannabe gangster white trash. It's like a mix of both because they were so ignorant about everything, about me filming everything. Like when you saw the video and like they're just so ignorant. And I could have, I just escalated as much as they did. They want to scream, I'll scream back. They want to pull a knife, I'll pull something bigger out. They want to, like it's unbelievable. But I need someone's help with this because I need every vet's help because they kicked out of vet gangbangers that have nothing to do with society, have no like contribution to society, is harassing that vet and some other vets out that fought in Vietnam and other wars and fought for your rights, and these guys are just bullying because they have a uncle that runs that place, and so they have power. They think they can just do that kind of stuff because he runs that place, and I think that needs to stop. It's a government run. I mean, it's government funded. So, and I even reported it to the Kern County health or organization, and they don't even know what to do. They're like, oh, well, you talk to the police. It's like, well, what's the police gonna do? They're not gonna arrest all these, like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, like, let's be honest. Like they need to be cut from government funding, or change, or need to be fired, and everybody needs to be. That one guy that supposedly runs that little gang needs to be fired. I don't know because he's gonna go to jail for threatening me with a knife. His brother obviously threatened that vet to get out. And when his brother came and threatened me with a knife, he had 3 4 guys with those red bandanas. So it's like, like it's he obviously has, even his, like he's doing, if his older brother's doing those kind of things, his older brother is probably doing even worse stuff. Like this is like bigger than really what it is. And then if his older brother's doing it and his uncle's condoning it, like come on, like it made so much sense why they were so sketched out for me filming there. Like they were so scared. They didn't even want me pointing in that direction. And I just wonder. I'm like, why? And I pointed anyways. I was like, I don't know why. Like are they mistreating people, or like what's going on? And I guess it's true. They have very harsh living conditions. I guess there's bed lice. I guess there's a lot of rodents. And it's funny because a lot of them were coming up to me. I don't know if it's in this the last video or the next videos are coming, but they come up to me and they're like, oh, don't worry, don't interview them. We've killed all the rodents that are in there. So I think I don't know what's going on. I don't know if like if they, because like I'm hearing rumors from they have rodent. So I think in all, like taking the big picture, what's happening is that the gangs are running it. since the gangs are running it, they don't care how the facility is. They don't care if it's clean or if, or whatever. Like, oh, if there's bed lice, I don't give a fuck. Like, who cares? You know. So, and everybody's scared to talk. So the only reason you're scared to talk, you shouldn't be scared to talk because a government facility shouldn't kick you out for having free speech. So the fact that every one of them is scared to talk, like none of them want to talk, and then when one wants to talk, like other people look at him like with the red bandanas, like as if they're gonna beat them up. Like it's weird, But then you got those one and two that don't care and that spoke up and said, you'll see in the video that said, oh yeah, those guys did come up to you and tried to harass you. Um, so I don't want this to be a long rant, but I just probably want everybody to know that it's might change. The channel might change a little bit to kind of evolve as it goes along. Because now things has changed. Like things changed. You know what I mean? Like I didn't expect that. Go to a government funded facility run by gangbangers and they're harassing veterans. Like how's that possible? Like, there's no entity to stop them. Like, I even tried calling different people. Like, it seems like it needs to be like a FBI thing, like because it's a government run facility. So it's like I don't know. Like the cops supposedly can't do anything. The commissioner that oversees it can't really do anything. Um, like they even thought I was like a government facility commissioner trying to videotape and get evidence, and they're threatening me and telling me to get the hell out of here. So the fact that they're threatening government people, like you know what I mean? It's like I'm pretty sure there's they have. It's kind of almost like they found a loophole, almost. You know what I mean? Like it just seems like it, because there's like how can you do that? Like like even the cops were like just ignoring the fact that he threatened me with a knife. Like you see the video, like they're just saying, "Oh, you're free to film." What about him threatening me with a knife? Like, oh, we documented it. Oh, okay, great. So can I charge him? I don't understand. Can he just go around wanting to stab people and threatening them to take their camera because they can't film? Because they think they know a law and they're ignorant and you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna go stab someone because I think they're breaking a law because they're stepping on a crack on the sidewalk. Oh, you stepped on a crack and I'm gonna stab you. Like no, that shouldn't relieve him of like ignorance shouldn't relieve him of the fact that he did that. Oh, I didn't know that, sir. Oh, I didn't know I could run over someone and just drive away and just go to my house and not say anything and wipe off the blood off the front of the car. I didn't know that, sir. Sorry. Oh, okay, okay, okay. That's fine. You didn't know that. Okay. You know what I mean? Like that's ridiculous. Like there's something going on. I don't know if the cops are in on it or too. I have no idea because they were laughing when they were talking about it and stuff like that. Like it's not a big deal. Like it was very weird. So the fact that that's happening, I don't. I have no idea. I have no idea. Like there's something going on. And as a Marine, terrorist, domestic or abroad, I'm gonna fight them. So especially for my vets, especially if you kick them out and you're not a vet and you're kicking him out for no reason just because you think he's messing with your drug business or whatever business you got going on. Like that's like and that's horrible. Like I'm paying taxes for that place for you to run an illegal thing. Like that doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. All right. Anyways, hopefully someone could see this.